Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 23rd day of November 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out those live spot prices. However, before that, going to welcome you over to join us this morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific for a good morning to you with tiny numismatics. That's going to be number 284. And also a big shout out to all of our channel members. This would be a lot more challenging without you. Really appreciate all y'all. Now let's head over here to APMEX, check out those spot prices. Gold's down 30 cents to 17.4880. Silver's up 14 cents to 21.43. Platinum up $10.20 to 10.1590. And palladium up $30. Even Steven to 1924.50. Now let's bump over here to the United States Mint, and we're going to be talking about the American Women Quarters and all the opportunities that this year's quarters have for collectors. And I'm talking the heirs. There's some big time heirs this year, and people are making crazy good money on these heirs, like fantastic money. It's remarkable. Now, the first heirs we're going to be talking about come from here. This is the obverse of the American Women Quarters for 2022. And let me show you here what's going on. Now, the heirs that we're seeing here are the drooling heir or the herpes heir, and then the witchy poo heir or the wart on the nose, okay? So with that said, I've got 2023 images right up here, and I'm going to do the switcheroo. And what you'll see here is right in here, it's very curved, and there's an opening here at his mouth. So there's a little bit of a valley here, and then there's a curved valley here. And looks like for 2023, the United States Mint has changed things up a bit. Okay, so here's the 23 image for Philadelphia, and there's less of a valley here in the opening of the mouth, and there's not as much of a curvature here. Let me go back and forth so you can see these, and I'll gain some speed here so you can see what's going on. So here we are. These are the images that you can see, and you can clearly see there's a rounding on 2022, but less rounding on 2023. Isn't that interesting? Now let's get over here to eBay and check out some of these heirs. Now, folks, these heirs can be found on all 5 quarter issues this year. Maya Angelou, Dr. Sally Ride, Wilma Man Killer, Otero-Warren, and Anime Wong quarters, okay? And these are remarkable. And I would own an example of at least one of these major heirs for 2022 because they're probably going to be gone for 2023. Now let's go to the next heir that we can see here. And this is, like I said, can be found on any of the quarters this year. Now this is the next heir. Bam, that's the witchy poo or the wart on the nose heir, and that's so extreme, isn't it? And there's one that are more bulbous. I think on the Nina Otero-Warren quarters, they look more like a wart. This looks like an inchworm or a caterpillar crawling down the nose. And you can see there's also the drooling or the herpes heir there. So 2 quality heirs that you're going to find on every single quarter issue this year. So, and in fact, you can get both heirs on 1 quarter. Isn't that amazing? So you can get a 2-for-1 deal. So many heirs this year. And then also, I think there's some strike through on the hair here as well. Now let's go to the next heir. There's so many that are really important. Now, this was the first heir that we had found this year, and it came from the United States Mint Philadelphia bags and rolls, and that is the nesting bird right there. Bam! And you can see it, and it is right here. Maya Angelou reverse die gouge nesting bird right there. So that's an important heir this year that you should also have, I would imagine. Not only that, Maya Angelou has been really, well, there's a brand new heir. I got to show you this. But her quarter heirs and Wilma Mankiller heirs are the most prolific so far. So let's go to the next one here. And you probably heard of this one. Now, this is the 2022 Philadelphia, 25 cents. Maya Angelou VDDR001, 1RV8. There you go. Look at the doubling of the earring. What? Yeah, isn't that cool? So you should probably or think about or consider getting this as well for this year. Not only that, but check this out. I think this is a new one. What? What is going on there? Is that an earring on her cheekbone? I don't even know. I'm not sure what that is, but that is a new discovery that they're talking about. And there's another angle of it. What do you think that is, folks? Is that an earring? Is that, what do you think? I have no clue. And there it is when you can see it on the coin. Interesting, isn't it? Boy, that'd be something if that was an earring. And I don't know how it would get there, but definitely is something we should be looking out for. If you're able to get one of those, congratulations. Let's keep on to the next coin now. This is the, I believe this is the ghost heir or the reverse, what do they call this? My bad. This is the quarter major full die clash heir. There you go. So, and you can see it there. Oops, that's not the right one. Bam. There you go. Right there behind her over her right shoulder. Look at that. Isn't that something? So this is another one here for this year, 2022, Dr. Sally Ride. There, that's huge. That's a huge heir. Now let's go to the next one. Bam. And this is the Dr. Sally Ride also, but there's a little chip right over her left shoulder here. And let's see if we can go in there a little bit further. And there it is. Oh, this is another one you can be picking up, and it's prolific. It's out there. There's quite a few of them, and it's around about $20, I would say. So there's that one. And then the next air. Now, this is the major air for this year. This is the Wilma Mankiller air, and look how extreme that is. I mean, if you find one of these, you've hit the lottery, you've hit the jackpot. I don't know whether to sell it, put it in the personal collection, but if I got two of these, I would definitely have them both graded. I would sell one and keep the other one. Look at that. It's ridiculous. And it actually gets better too, because on the obverse, well, I got to show you. So if you're able to find this, congratulations. And these airs have been found in the southeast. All right. I imagine they could be coming out of the Georgia Federal Reserve Bank. Not sure, but these are definitely in the southeast right now. Look at this. Same quarter, not as pronounced, but check this out on the obverse. Bam. What? Look at that cud. That is serious. So that cut is found on these, but it is not as major as the last one we just saw right here with that air, going all the way to the M in Mankiller. Remarkable airs here this year, folks. Just tremendous. Look at that. So it would go through the Mankiller, so about halfway more through the coin just to get that one. So look at that cud here. Huge, huge air. Definitely worth some good money. If you're able to pick some of these up, folks, congratulations. These are big deals. So these are the airs for 2022. And there really hasn't been a comprehensive list so far. All right, look at this one. What have I got here? Now, this is the Wilma Mankiller, and this is the horn on Wilma Mankiller right there. So she's really kicking down all these airs. So she got a horn there, got the cud there, just, wow. Yeah, some amazing stuff going on with Wilma Mankiller quarters. And I got to hand it to Tiny Numismatics. He didn't know what kind of airs there would be, but he suspected that Wilma Mankiller would be the one to have this year for the errors. And, well, he was right. And for good reason, too, because he is known as somebody who has an eye for errors. No doubt about it. Congratulations, Tiny. Good job, man. Now, here is the Nina Otero-Warren quarters. This is a new error. Now, that's a normal flower. And there's the large die chip flower. Okay. And like I said, with these die chips and these gouges, it's always about the placement of these airs, like the witchy poo in the nose, the drooling air, the nesting bird. And you know what else is possible? Now, check this out. This is eBay. And I've been wanting to see a die chip on the finger that would resemble a wedding ring or any kind of ring with like a diamond or something of that nature. And it looks like we may be getting that shortly, because the anime wongs are starting to come out. And I imagine the more these come out, the more we'll see that die chip get worse, or bigger rather. And they're selling for good money, folks. And have you had any luck finding any of these airs for 2022? And if you have, well, congratulations. And would you consider picking up any of these airs this year? Or would you rather go, on eBay or the secondary market? Or would you rather go to your bank or just look for them in pocket change? And don't forget, you know what? Check that pocket change, like Tiny says. Amazing, good stuff here, folks. So yeah, there we go. We've got all these airs for 2022. We've got obverse airs of the nose and the drooling air. We've got the Maya Angelou's doubled earring. We've got the nesting bird. We've got the ghost, which I didn't actually show you for the Sally Ride, the ghost comet, but I did show you that other one. That is just remarkable. The Sally Ride. There it is. It's just gorgeous. And that is a major full die clash error. And it seems reasonably priced, too, for what you get. Now, let's head over to the plus ones. Now, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Yeah. Did you ever hear that song, I'm a Gummy Bear? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Now, let's get over here to the other plus one. It says here, in a healthy relationship, a healthy relationship will never require you to sacrifice your friends, your dreams, or your dignity. Yeah. Wisdom Quotes and Stories.com said that. Isn't that cool? I think that's words to live by. Who knows? It's up to you. Now, this is 39's Fine 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. This is Sugar Ray, Someday. And this goes out to, my mi esposa. And it's been 23 years today. That's why this song is up there. So, huge shout out to you, lady. Appreciate you. Now, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.